Hi there traders, welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me John on this Friday the 9th of June. So pretty successful week this week. We've had some multiple trading opportunities and so far we're doing pretty well. So the table showing us that Aussie yen's topping the tables today. We've got that in conjunction with the likes of pound yen, and yen really weak at the moment, so we're looking to see if that will play out and continue. Now I do have the Aussie yen chart up here. We did speak about Aussie yen in yesterday's video. We talked about getting long on the hourly chart, so we'll go over that in a second, but just to reiterate what we talked about in that video is the fact that we're trading above the 92 spot 50s, above the 93 handles now, and it looks like we're heading towards these highs that formed back on sort of the 27th of October in 2022. So looking for a target up around about this 95 area. Now we did talk about getting long. Like I said, I've left the reward to risk ratio on there at the moment. We talked about the potential for this to just go above 2-to-1, and our entry was around about the 93.16 with an ATR stop of 86 pips. We're very close to 1-to-1 now. We're about 60 or we were about 67 pips up, starting to see a little bit of a pullback now, but around about 67 pips up, which is quite nice on this position. Looking for this to continue to trade up, and if you're not in this, there's still going to be plenty of time to jump in this move, because like I said, we've still got at least 120 pips to go. And looking at the sort of price action that's forming here at the moment, what we could maybe expect is even a pullback to this sort of shelf here where we've had those previous highs coming into play. Maybe the 50 will run through there as well, and that might give us another entry into this market if we're not in already. So definitely still time for this. If this still here, if Aussie yen is still here on Monday's tables, then it's going to be one to watch, definitely going forward again. So really really good opportunities. We've really focused on sort of the Aussie strength this week. We've focused a lot on euro weakness as well, euro reappearing on the tables as weak, which is good because we were talking about euro CAD shorts. So if we just head over to euro CAD, we actually saw price spike up, and fortunately for us, it didn't get anywhere near our stops because we used that ATR stop. And this is a reason why Chart Partner is so good. If you haven't got Chart Partner yet, it is free on our website, so go head over to the website, go find Chart Partner, and yeah, it's very useful tool. And what we're seeing at the moment is we're actually just coming back on side, so we're about 4 pips on side here as well. So we were up much more than that in the previous video. I think it was yesterday I talked about we got spiked in. We were heading towards 1-to-1. We were about 70 pips up. Price just spiked against us yesterday. Euro had quite a strong day, but it looks like it's coming back in our favour now. So we'll see if price can continue lower, because we've got targets coming down towards this one spot, sort of 42.50 handle, and then if it can trade through that, we've got the 200 daily moving average as well. So still something to definitely watch there for us going forward. Obviously we talked about euro CAD, and we also talked about it when it broke and retested up at the 145.25 handle. So if you're still in that position as well, you're about 170 pips up. You were 230 pips up. Full target's going to be 275 pips. So if you're still in that move from here as well, then yeah, that one's performing pretty good as well. So what other markets did we talk about this week? Well, we focused heavily on that euro downside. Like I said, euro Aussie was something that we really wanted to take advantage of as well. So we'll just go over to euro Oz. It didn't actually trigger on the first day. Let me just bring in the one that we've got over here. It didn't trigger on the first day, but you can see that it did trigger over here at the moment. So rejected in at that key level at the 1.61 handle, and now we're trading to the downside. So we're around about 72 pips up on Euro Aussie at the moment as well. So again, really nice trading opportunities that have formed for us. We wanted to get short at the 161. We actually thought we'd missed the move, but we've kept the trade open until the end of the week, and 161 got spiked into overnight, and we're about 72 pips to the good there. Another one that we focused on as well was Aussie Swiss. We were talking about the potential for a 3-to-1 trade on Aussie Swiss. We've also talked about the likes of CAD Yen as well, and CAD Swiss, so we will just quickly take a look at one or two of those. But Aussie Swiss was another market that we really liked the look of. Again, Aussie Swiss has been spiked in. Having the ATR stop loss has really helped us here as well, because price has actually come down into a lower support and found support. Now this one is offside. We're negative sort of 10 pips here at the moment, so not the greatest, but we've got the other markets that are doing us well at the moment. You can't win them all, so we'll see what happens. Price may still trade through this area, still head towards its targets. There's still a possibility of that, so not to sort of worry just yet. We've had almost like a double bottom down here as well, which is, you know, in favor. We're seeing the Aussie is strong on the tables, so you know there's no reason why we should get rid of this one just yet. The only downside to this is that the Swiss has appeared as the strong side on the day traders table, so that's the only downside I'd say to this market at the moment. They're battling it out for a little bit of strength, whereas we'd like to see obviously Swiss remove itself from the day traders strong side and appear on the weak side, just to give us that extra confluence again that price is going to move higher. Now I'd only get rid of this position if Aussie fell away as well. If Aussie was not to be seen and the Swiss franc was not to be seen on the tables for any kind of confluence, I'd just exit the position, because it shows that there's a lack of momentum there to work with. Now we did talk about, like I said, other markets as well have been quite useful to us. We talked about CAD Yen as well, so we're just bringing CAD Yen. There was another opportunity to get long in this market. We looked at the potential of the 104.50 being a target area, but also being an area that price could trade through. So if you did look at the entry on CAD Yen as well, it was around about 104.30 was the entry, and we were looking for a 90, or at the time it was around about 83 pips on the stop loss, so that we can see that the average ATR has increased there. But again, you'd still be in the trade because we've got that ATR bringing us below those lows, having that safe stop, and price is about 43 pips in our favor at the moment. So lots going on for us at the minute. We've got some really good trades on the go at the moment, and the main trade that we posted was that Euro Oz move, and the Euro CAD, and obviously Aussie Swiss as well. So those all doing pretty well. But if you did take the secondary trades, then you're on to a good one there as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see if this can continue. Again, CAD's on the strong side of the trend traders, not on the day traders though. So, but we've still got the yen there at the moment, so the yen can remain on there. There's going to be some potential upside to come, I think, for this market. So hope you enjoyed all the content this week. Hope it's been a good insight, and I'll speak to you next week. Have a good weekend.